Welcome to DSE 2018. We're here once again on the NanoLumens stand, 1263. We have, I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, an industry veteran with us today, Aaron Higley. Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
Now, most people will remember you from Titan.
Right.
A long time ago. But, of course, you were one of the founding members of CoolSign. Remember right. CoolSign, which has morphed into lots of different companies over the time.
Right.
Even before then. Do you feel old, me introducing you that way?
Well, it's. I was actually looking at the sign, the DSE sign, and it said 15 years of DSE, and we started CoolSign before the first DSE.
Yeah.
So that we started CoolSign back in 1998.
Right.
Back when it was really, really hard, and screens cost $7,000 for a big.
So you probably actually went to some of the shows which people readily admit were the very first DSE shows before it was branded DSE. The things that Brad Gleason had done with the retail show it's in Chicago, I think, wasn't it?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you did all of that one, and you worked with Lou Guacamole at the CoolSign stuff.
That's right.
And recruited some people that we all know and love who live here in Las Vegas as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
So after the CoolSign stuff, you moved to Titan. That's where we first met you, I think.
Correct, yes.
Titan was innovating in that time, real pioneer. Tell us a little bit what you did there.
So, Titan was an out-of-home company. Mm-hmm. We sold advertising, mostly paper posters on trains, buses, all over out of home. And for the longest time, they were just all paper, and they really wanted to move towards digital. Mm-hmm. And that was one of the first kind of forays. They brought Lou and I in, and we led that team. We put in digital screens in Chicago on the Chicago Transit Authority platforms. We put screens on streets. Very similar to the ones that are in New York City nowadays.
Do you look at Titan now, which of course is Intersection? Do you look at them and think, that was what you started all those years ago?
Yeah, it's amazing. I love going back to New York, and I was just there a couple weeks ago seeing all those Link NYCs and thinking, man, that's stuff that we started.
That's the vision you had.
Right, that was the stuff that we did some prototypes early on, and now they're all over the place.
Yeah. I think you prototyped some buses as well with digital on the side when we was there.
Yeah, with some digital 12mm digital bus kings that drove around New York City and Chicago.
Right.
And, those were quite fun, and
so you look back on all of that with some fondness, I guess. And
yeah, it was great.
Where it's gone.
Sometimes we felt like we had some arrows in our back after all the.
Sure. Well, pioneers always get the arrows into that. Now, Aaron, you spent a couple of years outside of the industry, but you're back now running your own consultancy company called Faros Consulting.
Correct. Yeah.
You're based in North Carolina.
Yep.
And you've got quite a few clients that are interested in digital signage and retail spaces and things. Tell us a little bit about your consulting business and some of the projects you can talk about just quickly.
Sure. So I'm working with a couple of different clients currently, and one of them is an out-of-home media company.
Okay.
And, folks that I connected with previously from my Titan days, and they're obviously wanting to be able to have the technical and technical strategy and vision that I can help bring to them. And very similar to the other company that I'm working with, it's a retailer. They do in-store media, and I'm helping them, figure out their technology, figure out their products. Now, I
hope when you walk through the door of DSE, you got treated like a king, because you are exactly the sort of person that Andrea Verone and Chris Gibbs, the organizers of Explanation, want.
Right.
You're walking around here looking for products for your consulting gigs.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're a specifier.
I am.
You need a big badge which says buyer on it.
Exactly.
You really do. There's quite a few of them here, but it's nice to find one that we know.
Yeah.
Now, so you haven't been to DSE for 6 years.
6 years, yeah.
So that's fantastic just to see what was the difference. What's the difference between 6 years ago and now?
Well, there's a lot of the innovation has come a long way with the screen resolution, a lot more integration with some really quality technology. The touch integration is so much better now.
Yeah.
LEDs are much tighter pitch.
We still see hundreds of digital signage software vendors.
Every day there seems to be more.
Do you think any of them have improved on CoolSign in the original days?
I'm biased, of course, but I think that there's some that CoolSign even today could give them a run for their money. Certainly, it should be able to stand up still to the stuff that's out there now.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, I'm glad you've had a good show, Aaron.
Absolutely.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.